welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing alright, because I'm doing just fine, okay? And I'm back with a story time. So before I get started, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, okay? Tell a friend to tell a friend, and get your favorite snack, because I'm coming with a juicy story time. You know I got those topics that we all can relate to, okay? So let's get right into the video. Okay, sisters, I'm gonna tell you guys, by the title, it's gonna get real spicy, okay? So I'm not gonna hold back on no details, okay? I'm gonna give it to y'all raw and uncut. So I hope you're ready. Alright? Okay, so I was in high school. I had my first boyfriend when I was 17. Well, 16 and a half-ish. And you can't really say he was a boyfriend because I couldn't really hang out with him. Like, my mom was so strict, and I had to go home straight after school. Like, I couldn't go to football games, soccer games, like nothing. I'm surprised I even made it to prom, to be exact. And he was a little light-skinned boy, real quiet and cute, okay? He did not go to my school. He went to another school in the same area, but he lived down the street from me, so I would literally take the bus home after school and run into him on the way. So that's how we used to bump into each other until, we exchanged numbers. Because, your girl had her first little cell phone for her birthday, her 16th birthday. So, I thought I was okay. So I was always dressing up, looking cute, going to school because I knew I was going to see him on my way home. Sure enough, got him, okay? So I was coming home one afternoon, and he was sitting out there with his friends, and he was like, what's up, though? Can I get your number? You so pretty. And I was like, that's it? Because, you gotta really, you can't fall for the little simple talk, So I was like, that's it? I'm just pretty? That's it? And he was like, no, well, I gotta get to know you, so can I get your number? And I was like, all right, cool. Give him my number, but I would never talk to him on the phone because I was so shy, y'all. I was so shy. So then, I would text him all the time, but I would just text him when I'm in class because, I don't know, there's something about hiding and texting in class. Like, you're going to get caught, or if you do get caught, you got detention. So it was just, fun, I guess. So I would only text him in class. And then, when we're on recess or when we're at lunch, I would ignore his messages. So he used to get, irritated because he was the type of boy, he wanted you to talk to him all the time, all day, all night type thing. Remember, we in high school, so he was, 2 years older than me. I was about to turn 17, so I think he was 19, 18. One of them, I can't really remember, but then, so 2 months go by, and he's like, what's up? I can't get to see you. I can't hang out with you. We only see each other when you leave in school. Because when we used to meet up after I get off the bus at the bus stop, he used to wait for me on my bus stop. And then he would walk me down to my house. But it was just real crazy because he couldn't literally walk me to my house. Because, if I got caught, then that was my butt. So he would walk me halfway down the street and then give me a hug and go back up the street. So, because he literally lived up the street from me. So he used to be like, so when I'm going to hang out with you, when I'm going to see you. And I used to try to be on the weekend, on the weekend. But on the weekends, I had to go be at my dad's house because my dad's visitation was every weekend. So it's like literally after Friday, school is over on Fridays, I would have to go home, pack my stuff for my dad to come get me by 5 o'clock. So like I used to lie to him and say, yeah, I'm gonna see you on the weekends, but girl, I wasn't seeing him on the weekends. Like I would call him on the weekends though. Like I would be on the phone up on him all day, all night, texting. You know how it is when you get your first little boo boo boo. So like then he was like, I really like you. You're real cool. You're a sweetheart. Like out of all these girls at my school, they just act stuck up and stuff, and you just real laid back, and I don't care how long it takes for me to see you and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, like, he's making me melt and stuff. So then I'm like, you know what? I'm about to boss up. Like, I gotta make time for him. So I tried my mom, y'all. I tried her. I hope she don't see this video. I tried her. Like, I told her that I'm gonna go to try out for the track team after school, and it's gonna take me up until 7 o'clock before I could get home. And she was like, track? You don't even like doing nothing in the house. What do you mean track? I was like, duh, that's why I want to do track, Mom, because I'm getting lazy and I gotta go to college. Like, I don't want to get lazy, so let me try track or something. I could do my homework and stuff and go do track. And she's like, okay. So I told her I was going to try out for track. I did go try out for track, but I only went to the first tryout. And then after that, I was just always with him. So I would tell him to meet me there on the field, and then we would just leave. Or I would just like act like I'm going to the school when really I'm walking up to his house. So we would literally sit like outside his house because his mom was really strict too. Oh my God, like she was strict. Like I thought my mom was strict. Like no, his mom was horrible. Like she would be peeking out the windows and everything. Like so we could only sit on the front porch or the back porch, and she was always walking by. She was always peeping her head out the window. Like he used to get so annoyed, but I thought it was so cute because like I couldn't even bring him nowhere near my house. So anything was good for me at this point. Like, as long as I get to see him. So he used to make me sit on his lap, girl. He used to make me sit on his lap, and he used to just hold me, and we would just sit there and be on our phones. Like, it was so cute. Like, he wouldn't really say much. Like, we didn't have to say much to each other, but the vibe was there. Like, it was just real cute. And then, like, I remember he was my first kiss. So I remember it like yesterday. Like, I was about to leave because my mom started calling me. Oh my God. My mom started calling me. Like, I don't know if she went to the school and found out that I wasn't at track or something. But she just started blowing up my phone out of nowhere. Normally, she don't do that. Like, normally when I tell her something, she just be like, all right, because she know I'm not a bad kid. So I was just like getting scared because I'm like, why she keep calling me? And I wasn't answering because I was with him. And like, I didn't want her to hear his voice or whatever. So I was like, I gotta go. Like, I'm about to start walking home now. Remind you, I live right down the street from him. So I'm about to start walking home and tell her that I just got off the bus. And he was like sad. So he was like, well, we've been talking for like 3 months now, and I really like you, and I want you to be my girlfriend. So I was like, why? Why you want me to be your girlfriend? And he was like, cause like, you not fast, like you not like the type to be trying to like do the most, and you real patient and kind and sweet and laid back, and like them chicks at my school is just real vulgar, and they be dressing half naked and stuff, like they always yelling or something. Like, you the total opposite. And I know I'm a little bit older than you, but I promise that I'll be real sweet to you. And then he gave me my first kiss, y'all. He was like, think about it and let me know. I promise I'll be there for you. And I was like, okay, cool. So I was like thinking I'm grown and stuff. I'm like, yeah, I got my first kiss and whatnot. And he was a good kisser, y'all. Like, he was a good kisser, but I couldn't tell the difference because that was my first time getting kissed. But to me, it was a great kiss because I was like, okay, he wanted to kiss me and stuff. So I'm strolling home. I'm texting my mom like, yeah, on my way. Girl, sisters, when I tell you, like, as soon as I start walking down the street, my mom called me and I'm like, yeah, I just got off the bus. Da, 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 da. She's like, you just got off the bus? I was like, yeah, I just got off the bus. I'm walking down the street. She was like, I'll see you when you get home. So I was real nervous. I'm like, what the hell that mean? Like, what she mean? And so when I got home, I hurried up and took a shower because I didn't want her to smell his cologne on me or whatever. And I was just sitting there chilling in my room, and she came in from work and she was like, you was at track, right? I was like, yeah. She was like, so what y'all do today? I was like, you know, they was trying to make me run over them little things, them tall things, and I fell. She was like, you fell. Girl, I was so scared. I was like, I don't know what to tell her. And she was like, well, I called your track teacher, your coach, or whatever. And they say that you only went one time and never came back. So where were you? I was like, but I was just there today. I was like, she lying, Mom. I was just there today. Like, what? That don't even make no sense, Mom. So where I been at all this time? She was like, yeah, where you been at all this time? I said, I don't know what you're talking. I mean, I know where I was at, but you know, like, that's crazy. Like, I've been going to track all this time. So she was like, Vanessa, I wasn't born yesterday. So just stop. I was like, but I'm not lying. Like, I really did drop and everything. Like, I scraped my knee and everything. She was like, show me the scrape. I was like, you can't see it because I'm light skinned, but it's there. Y'all, when I tell you, I was so scared. I didn't want her to find out that I had a boyfriend. Like, I was like, okay, I'm going to go tomorrow and I'm going to bring back a slip. So you know I'm not lying because I would never do that, Mom. You know I'm a good kid. And she was like, I'll wait for the note. So the next day, y'all, I tried to go to the coach and was like, can you please write me a little slip? Can you just write me a little slip that I didn't make it for tryouts or something, or that something. She was like, well, at the time the track coach was like kind of like a bisexual, like she was real like rough, like, but she was a woman, and she was like, what you need a slip for? I was like, I just need a slip because my mom think that I was here yesterday, but I didn't come yesterday because, you know, I got caught up in something. And she was like, so if I write this slip for you, then what's going to happen next? Your mama going to come down, jumping down my throat, and I'm not getting in trouble for you. I was like, please, you know I'm a good kid. You know I'm a good kid. She was like, all right, cool. I'm going to write you a little slip, but you're going to have to come try out again. And this time you're going to have to stay the whole week. I was like, geez, I can't even jump over the thing. She was like, I don't want to hear it. I'm writing a note. So I made a deal with her. And since then, like, let's see, track was like for 6 months. Yeah, I literally only made 1 month, like 1 month. But I just wanted to keep my deal because I didn't want to get in trouble. So I could keep seeing my boyfriend too. So what I did was, I told him, like, you're going to have to start coming to the school and watch me. And then when I take my breaks and stuff, then we'll hang out. And he didn't care. Like, he just wanted to see me. So it was all good. So, like, for the next 2-3 weeks, I had to actually go. And I get my mom to know. And she was buying it for a little bit. But I don't think she was buying it because she know that I don't like, I'm not that type of chick to, like, I don't like to get dirty and stuff. So she was like not really feeling the note, but because a teacher signed it, she was just like, whatever. So what I would do is, like, I would tell the coach, like, my mom said I gotta go home early. So I would literally only be at track for like an hour and a half talking about I'm trying out, and then I would leave with him. Or we would take the bus home together because remember he was meeting me at the school. And at this point in time, it's like some months, like probably another month went by, month or 2 months went by. So now we've been dating for like 4 months, 4.5 months. And like, I I was real curious to find out like why high school girls make a big deal out of having a boyfriend, because I just didn't understand. Like, most of them would be showing off in class talking about, oh yeah, my boyfriend this, my boyfriend that, but like I just never understood it. So I thought it was real cool to be having a boyfriend of my own, like, and not the boy that everybody want in school. Like, yeah, he cute, he fine, but like nobody knew him because he was from a different school. And so on the way home, I used to really pluck his brain. Like, I used to say to him like, why these high school girls like get so crazy about having boyfriends and stuff? And he's like, cause of sex. Like, why you want to have sex? I'm like, wait, what? I don't think I'm ready for all that. Like, that's why? That's the only reason why? He's like, yeah, I mean, it's high school. Like, duh, Vanessa. And I was like, no, but I'm scared. Like, you not scared? I was like, you had sex before? And he was like, yeah. I was like, what? Like, I was so hurt, y'all. When I tell you, I was in tears. Like, I cried all the way back home that day, and I wouldn't answer none of his text messages or nothing. I was so, like, hurt. I don't know how else to put it, because, like, I knew that he was older than me, but it never dawned on me, like, that he's been with somebody else. And then so like it just made me feel like he's not mine no more. Like, you ever just think about it that way? Like, when you know that your partner was intimate elsewhere, it just make you feel like they're no longer yours. Like they were robbed from you or something. I don't know, I'm weird like that. So I used to tell him like, I can't be your girlfriend no more, because like, I'm scared to have sex, and like I feel like somebody took you from me. He was like, what are you talking about? Like, this happened way before you, like way before you. I don't even talk to her no more. Like, she went to Washington DC and da da da. And I'm like, so what though? Like, how do I know that you ain't gonna want me to have sex with you? Like, I'm gonna be scared. Like, I'm not with it. So I think we should just be friends. He was like, no, I would never force you to do nothing you're not ready for. Like I said, I really like you. As a matter of fact, I love you and all that stuff. And y'all, like, you get butterflies and stuff. Like, he really was serious too, because I thought he was just talking. Like, you know how boys just tell you what you want to hear, for the moment, and then they just start plotting on you. Like, no, like, he was such a sweetheart. Like, I will forever remember him and cherish him, I swear. So we was like each other's first love. Like, for real. Like, we was each other's first love, first everything. Like, he was my first best friend, like, everything. Because as you can tell, like, we was friends before we even, like, became boyfriend and girlfriend. We was real cool like that. And he never really rushed me to have sex at all. Like, he didn't care. Like, I knew in the back of my head, I knew it was gonna come up eventually, but he didn't really like rush me. And then I couldn't really get away from my mom. Like, I just couldn't. So even if it crossed my mind, like, I knew there's no way in hell I could pull it off. I knew I couldn't pull it off. Like, I had no idea how I was gonna pull it off. But we stayed together for like 3 years. Yeah, because even after I graduated high school, like, we was still real cool. Yeah, he was sweet. Like, he used to bring me flowers after school. And, like I said, he used to always text me all the time and check on me. He used to always ask me if I'm all right, I remember he got his first job. He was working before me, so he's getting his first job. And he used to always be like, I could give you $20. You want $20? And back then, to me, $20 was a lot. So I'm like, yeah, babe, I want $20. And I used to go to the hair store, buy them little fake nails to do my nails. And that would be my nail money and my lunch money. So I never had to bother my mom for lunch money, because my boo was giving me lunch money to do my nails and buy lunch. You know what I'm saying? So this little cute thing right here, he was taking care of me. And like, I remember like the first time that we was even considering having sex, like we both was nervous. And it's weird because he's done it plenty of times before me, but he was nervous more than me. I was just like, well, to hell with it. Like, I'm ready. Like, I'm graduating high school. I'm gonna have to do it some way or another. So I'd rather be with you, my first love. And he was just like, you sure? You sure you want to do this? Like, you sure you ready? And I'm like, why? Like, you making me scared. Like, is it gonna hurt? Like, you told me that it felt good. And he was like, yeah, but not everybody felt good. Like, to women that have had sex before, it's gonna feel like nothing. But for you, like, you didn't do it yet, so it's gonna hurt. And I'm like, shit. Like, so listen, don't laugh at me, right? But I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. So I started Googling first time having sex, like what to do, all that stuff. I started Googling it and I was writing stuff down. And like, I went to one of my girlfriends or whatever. I was like, did you have sex yet? She was like, yeah, girl, I did this, I did that, I did that. And I was like, oh my God, like, when did this happen? And I was like, so tell me what to do. Like, I don't know what to do. And she was like, girl, you gotta just take it. I'm like, take what? Like, that's not answering my question. Like, girl. So I ain't asked her. Then I was like, let me ask his sister, because he had a sister. And she was like in college. So I asked his sister. And she was like, oh my God, you want to give my brother some? And da da da. And I was like, shh, don't let your mom know. Because I'm telling y'all, his mom was so strict. Like, it was crazy. And then we was trying to plot on how we was going to pull it off. And it was just like operation number one. Like, we didn't know how we was going to pull it off. Because his mom is like, anytime I go there, or even if I'm outside, like just outside, she's walking around, she's pulling her head out, like she's a lot. I'll never forget that lady. So his sister told me what to do. She was like, you know, just make sure you take a shower real good. Make sure you got some nice perfume on. And just go with the flow. Like, let him kiss you. Let him take the lead. You know, he know what to do already. So it's not like you have to do nothing extra. And just go with the flow. But make sure that you pay attention to his body movement. Like, because men are real basic when it comes into sex. That's what she told me. I don't know. So I was like, what you mean by basic? She was like, you know, they just want to get right to it. So just pay attention to his body movement, like if he about to kiss you on your neck and stuff like that, so you can make sure that you know you keep the move flowing and stuff like that. And make sure like you pay attention to the body movement, so like if he about to go down and stuff like that, that you know you ready. And make sure you know when he about to slide it, cause girl, you gotta be ready. Like, you gotta. She told me to hold my breath. she said when he about to slide it in, just hold your breath real good and like just don't think about the pain, and then it's gonna go away. And I was like, okay. And I'm writing it down, and I'm like, all right, I got this. And then that night I called him and I was like, listen, this is the plan, right? We gonna wait till your sister is about to leave, and then I'm gonna come over. Because when his sister is home, his mom don't care what happened because she's in college. So she feel like the sister is the adult. So like when his sister is home, like we have more privacy. So y'all, let me tell you, right? So I was like, all right, when your sister come home, just text me and I'll walk up the street. So he texts me. This was like a Saturday, right? My mom was home and everything. But what I did is I climbed out the window. And my uncle saw me. And he was like, just I was like, cool. I mean, at this point, I'm graduated high school. Like, I'm 18. I'm like, yeah, I got my boyfriend. I'm about to be out of here. Like, I'm not sitting in the house. So, on the way to his house, I'm telling him, like, I think I'm ready. I'm scared, but I'm ready. And he's like, yeah, he ready too. Like, he wonder how I'm gonna feel and stuff like that. And I was like, yeah, I wonder how you gonna feel too. I wonder if I could take it. Like, what if I start crying? You gonna laugh at me? And he's like, no, I'm not gonna laugh at you. I'm gonna just hold you. And I was like, oh. So, made it to his house. And his sister came. Boom. I walked in with his sister. I reminded her, like, yo, we better try like right now. And she's like, okay, cool. So what she did is she told the mom to go like relax. She's like, mommy, go relax, like you had a long day, So his mom went in her room and like kind of pushed the door closed a little bit, and so we had a little bit more freedom. So this how it was set up, right? His room is right here and his sister's room is right across, and then the bathroom is in the middle. So his mom's room is like, you gotta go around the kitchen and go around the living room for his mom's room. But the thing is, his mom's bedroom wall is against his bedroom wall. So like we had to be quiet. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, I don't know how the hell we're gonna pull this shit off. Okay, so fast forward, I go to the bathroom. I got my little baby wipes and my perfume, and I'm like, all right, I'm about to freshen up and stuff like that. I remember I had to walk up the street to him, and I go in his sister's room, and I'm like, okay, what do I do now? Like, am I ready? And she's like, let me do a smell test. And I'm like, girl, like, you doing too much. She's like, let me smell you first. So I was like, okay. And so I was lifting up my arms and my breasts and I spread wide so she could smell. She's like, damn, you smell good. Okay, good. Like, go ahead. So I was like, what you mean go ahead? Like, what do I do? She was like, just remember, just hold your breath real tight. Just hold your breath real tight, okay? Real tight. And you gotta be quiet because mommy is right here. She's up. So I was like, all right, cool. Like, all right, I got this. So went in his room. He know what time it is, so he like ready, but he's saying we can't go into bed because he know the bed gonna make too much noise. So I'm like, so where are we gonna go? And he's like, let's sit right here. So like, okay, the wall that goes to his mom's bedroom wall, he had a computer desk right there and his office chair. So he was like, just sit. So you gonna have to sit on top of me so mommy don't hear us. And I was like, dang, like, I don't know how to do that. And he was like, I'll tell you what to do. So we start kissing, he rubbing on me, like he starting from here, he going, he gripping my hips and stuff. He's sitting in his chair and I'm standing in front of him between his legs, okay? And I'm nervous, so I'm rubbing his face and his beard, and I'm like, yeah. And I'm kissing him, and then like he started taking off my dress because I made sure I to wear a dress, easy access, okay? I wear a little summer dress with my little cute headband and stuff. And right when we start really getting into the kissing, we hear his mom call him. So I'm like, oh shit, I wonder if she can hear us. And he's like, no, say nothing. So she's like, come here, I need to talk to you, come here. And he's like, damn, but I'm hard as shit. He was hard, y'all. Like, when I say his pants was doing the most, okay? And he was like, what am I gonna do? Like, she called me in her room. And I was like, I don't know, put another pants on over it. I didn't know what to tell him. And he was like, okay, I know what what to do. I'm not gonna go in her room. So I guess he went to her and he just stood by the door, peeked his head in, and she was like, "Oh, can you just get me something to drink or whatever?" So he went and got her something to drink, and he came back and he was like, "All right, cool, come on, we gotta hurry up." And we really did have to hurry up because like it was getting late. I knew my mom was gonna start calling me, so remember my mom was home and I had to hurry up, y'all. So he was like, "All right, just get on top. Like, we don't got time for all that. Love you, love you, love you." And I was like, "Why? But I thought it's supposed to be special." And I started crying. He was like, "No, like, I want it to be special, but we don't got time." And then I was like, "Okay, do you have that thing that you guys supposed to put on?" And he was like, "What thing?" And I was like, "That little circle thing that I be seeing y'all got all the time in the movies." And he was like, "What circle? A condom?" And I was like, "Yeah, that. Where is it? You got one?" He was like, "Oh, come on. Like, you're my girlfriend. I gotta wear that." And I was like, "Yes. Like, where is it? Like, you should have been had that." So we start arguing. And then his mom called him again. His mom called him again. So, like, he had to pull his pants back up. Because remember, he's sitting in his chair. And I was supposed to get on top, but I didn't want to. I was scared. And then I was asking him for the condom. So it was like we was arguing and he was sitting there naked. But I was just standing up looking at him. So he had to pull up his pants again and go back to her. But it's like she didn't want nothing. She just kept calling him just to call him. So now he's getting irritated and I'm getting irritated. So I go to his sister and I'm like, "Come here. Like, I don't know what to do." And she was like, "What you mean?" Then like he started getting mad. He's like, "Why you call her in here? She nosy as hell. Like, why you call her in here?" And I was like, "But she's helping me." And he was like, "What you mean? Helping you? Help you do what?" He was so mad, y'all. And I'm just sitting there so confused. So she was like, "Y'all ain't do nothing yet. Y'all slow." And I was like crying. I was like, "Listen, this is supposed to be special. Like, he's my first love and everything. And you laughing at me and you not doing nothing." And he was like, "I'm trying to do something if you get this damn girl out my room." So I was like, "Okay, all right, we gotta go. Like, we gotta hurry up." Because my mom gonna start texting me and everything. Y'all, the sister, she went away. She closed the door. She was like, "Y'all just scared. Like, just relax. I got this." And he was like, "Okay, but mom keep calling me." He was like, "All right." No, the sister was like, "All right, next time she call, I'll go. I'll buy you some time." And then he was like, "Cool." So he put his pants back down and he took my panties off. And he was like, "All right, come on. We gotta hurry up." And I was like, "You sure?" And he was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Oh my God, I can't believe I'm about to do this." And he was like, "Why? I love you." And I was like, "I love you too." And he was like, "Yeah, this is real. Like, this is real. Come on, don't be scared." And I was like, "Okay." So I climbed, I stepped over his legs so I could sit on top. And then he was just like, "Okay, take your time and sit. And I'm gonna line it up." And I'm like, "Line up what? Like, I don't understand." So he was like, "I'm about to put on the condom and then you're gonna sit. Like, just take your time. I know what to do after that." And I was like, "Okay." So yeah, I'm scared. Like, I'm crying, the tears rolling on my eyes, but I'm trying to boss up. I'm like, "Yeah, I got this," because he want to be with me. He love me. I got this. So I'm slowly sitting down, slowly. And he's like, "Okay, all right, take your time. It's gonna hurt a little bit." And guys, I felt like the tip at the very edge of my honey pot, and I almost screamed. Like, he didn't even, when I tell y'all, like, now as an adult, I can tell you, like, he didn't even try to enter me yet. Like, he didn't try to push, but I just felt the tip touch the edge of my honey pot, and I nearly freaked the hell out, y'all. Like, I was so scared. Like, I'm not telling you, no lie, I was so scared. Like, he was just like, "Shh, mom is right there, shh." And I was like, okay. So I was holding on to the armrest of the office chair, and I remember his sister told me, hold your breath, hold your breath. Hold your breath. So he was like gripping my hips and he was pushing me down. And y'all, I about nearly died, okay? I literally almost died, like, but he was like caressing me and he was holding me like this. Cause remember, he was gripping my hips to put me down on it. Once I got a little bit on there, just a little bit, like I was like, and then I was like, oh God, oh, he was like, shh. I was like, oh, it hurts. And he was like, but I didn't put it all the way in yet. And I was like, wait, shh. He was like, shh. And the tears are just rolling down. And I was like, wait, what is that? Oh my God, what is that? And I was like, just do it. Hurry up, just go. And then he took his time and he put me all the way down, just real quick. And y'all, I felt like I tore. Like, I was just like, oh God, wait, is this what it's supposed to be? Wait. And I was panicking. And he was like, shh. He put his hand over my mouth. And I was like, please don't move, please. I was like, please don't move. Like, is this what it's supposed to be? Like, I don't think it's supposed to be like this. I started panicking. I'm crying. He like, shh, mom's right there, shh. And then his sister opened the door and was like, y'all ain't start yet? Y'all ain't done yet? And like, I just got scared and hopped off. Like, he was so upset, but I couldn't, y'all. Like, I was so scared and it hurt so much. Like, I was like, I don't know. I think I was traumatized because like, I was like, if that's what it feel like, no, hell no. I don't know what these other high school girls is so excited about. I was like, nope, I can't do it. Nope, I can't. So he took the condom off. He put his pants up. He was like, you just scared. Like, you just scared because we didn't even do nothing. Like, I barely put the tip in. Like, you was halfway on it. And I was like, really? He was like, yeah. And I was like, I'm sorry. I'll make it up to you. I'll buy you some chocolate. He was mad. He was so mad. But I couldn't, like... And then my mom started texting me, like, where are you? I'm about to go on the road. Where are you? And I was like, oh, I just took a walk. And she was like, took a walk where by yourself? And I'm like, shit, I gotta go. So he was mad. I left him mad. I couldn't kiss him goodbye or nothing. Y'all, I went to the bathroom. I was so scared to pee. I was scared to pee. I was scared to do anything down there. I was just like, oh my God, I wonder if my mom is going to find out. I was so paranoid. Like, I was like, I wonder if my mom is going to know when I get home. I went to his sister's room. I was like, you think my mom going to know when I get home? Like, you think she going to know? And she was like, no, you barely did anything. She's not going to know. And I was like, oh my God, like, I'm so scared. And she was like, it's okay. You all right, girl. You good. So my mom started calling me, and she's like, where are you? I'm about to go on the road. I tell you, sir, I gotta go on the road. And I was like, okay, I'm coming. So literally, I'm like fast walking down the street, and I'm in pain, y'all. When I tell you I'm in pain, like I'm walking and stumbling, and I'm trying to walk fast, but walk right at the same time, because I'm like, I can't let mommy see me like this. Like, if mommy ever see me like this, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. So I was just like trying to walk properly, but I was in so much pain. It looked like I was limping. So what I did was, like, as soon as I got home, I just sat on the sidewalk and I just text her, like, I'm here. I'm outside. And she's like, why you sitting outside so like them lonely posts? Why do you? Come on now, let's go. Look on me, wait for you. Let's go. And I was like, mommy, just cool now. Like, geez, I had a long day. She was like, long day, y'all work? What do you mean long day. Listen, if y'all know, Jamaican mothers is so extra, and I was so scared she was gonna find out, so I was bugging out. Like, I was so paranoid that I didn't want to hear her voice. Like, I was just so, I couldn't take it. And then I'm like, listen, I just want to go lay down. And she talking about she's going on the road and I gotta come with her. Like, cause my mom was so strict. Like, she couldn't go nowhere without me. I had to be behind her all the time. Like, anywhere, every time, I had to be with her. Even if I didn't need to be, I had to be. So I was just like, Mommy, can I just go lay down? And she was like, lay down. Lay down. Look how long I'm looking for you and waiting for you. Lay down. I ain't leaving you in the house by yourself. Let's go. And I'm like, oh my God, like, this time my honey pot is burning, y'all. Like, it's on fire. Like, I just want to go lay down. I want to get some ice. Like, I just want to be by myself, because I can't even fathom what just happened to me. Like, his sister was laughing at me. She's like, you didn't even do nothing. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, yes, I did, because I'm hurting. Like, this hurt. This what y'all do to yourselves? I was like, this what girls do to themselves in high school? Like, this what all the hype is about? Like, being in pain like that? Like, this ain't cute. This is not cute. Like, what the hell? Like, I was so upset. He's texting me. He like, you alright? You good, babe? I miss you. I'm sorry that it went like that. This and the third. And I'm like, I'm good, but I'm in pain. And he's like, I wish I could just come hold you. I'm like, listen, I'm good. Like, I don't want you to hold me. I don't want you nowhere near me. Like, I'm good. Yeah, I'm laughing now because I can just remember how paranoid I was. I did not want my mom to find out. Like, y'all don't understand, okay? Then the uncle that saw me hop out the window, when we got back from being on the road, he was sitting outside and he was like, so when you was hopping out the window, where you at? I was like, nowhere, uncle. I went to the store. Because, you know, the store was right up the street, too. He was like, you think I don't know? You think I don't know? Me know what I gonna do, man. Me know. I was like, no, I didn't do nothing, uncle. What you was talking about? I didn't know. He was like, you're good, man. You're good. I was like, I didn't do nothing. What you talking about? He was like, all right, cool. Like, shoot, yo, uncle about to blow up my spot and everything. He is such a snitch. Like, he about to blow up my spot. He making it hot too, because my mom was right there. He was making it so hot. Like, I was just not gonna talk to him for the rest of the day. I was just like trying to avoid the hell out of him, okay? Because I was not about to get in trouble. I refused to get in trouble. So fast forward the next morning. Because remember, I told you I was scared to go to the bathroom and everything, right? So the next morning, I couldn't hold my pee no more. And I was like taking my time to walk. And my mom was like, Why I'm tia? Oh, yeah, move, so why I'm tia? And I was like, no, mommy, remember I was doing track. From the other days, like, my leg them sore, mommy. She was like, but look how long you stopped the track. I was like, mommy, you don't even understand. Like, track creep up on you, mom. Track will have you make you feel old and everything. And she was like, oh, me never know, cause me never do them something there yet. Yes, I had to fool mommy because I was not going to get caught, y'all. I was so serious. I was not going to get caught. So that was my little story. I got away with it, y'all. I didn't get caught. You know, I was scared to use the bathroom and all that. But after like 2-3 days, it kind of went back to normal. And I was just telling him, like, you know, if you don't want to be my boyfriend no more, then that's okay, because I don't know if I could do that. I don't think I'm ready. And he was like, nah, I still love you. I don't want to lose you and all those stuff. So he was a sweetheart. Like, he really took his time with me, and he really waited until I was ready. But I think by the second time we did it, we went all the way. And it's funny because that weekend that we did it the second time, I was supposed to be with my dad, and I think me and my dad had a falling out or something, and he said he wasn't coming for me. So I made my mom think that I was at my dad's house, and I just packed a bag. And his sister, my boyfriend's sister, snuck me in, and I spent the night with my boyfriend that night. That was my first time. Imagine, like, we were together for almost 3 years, and I only got to spend the night with him one time. One time, y'all. And the one time we actually went all the way, and it was so, like, better because we wasn't scared. We was relaxed. Like, everybody was asleep. We was the only ones up. And, like, I'll never forget it. He made me some Kool-Aid. He got up and made me some Kool-Aid. And we drank Kool-Aid and ate snacks. And then we did it. And it was much smoother. Like, I wasn't scared. It didn't hurt. And he really took his time. So, like, that was my little first love / first time experience, and I really cherish him for that to this day. Like, I don't have contact with him anymore. Last time I heard, he has a whole family, but he's not married, but he has a whole family. But we did keep in touch, like, even after I got married. Yeah?
Can I have the little popsicles?
Yeah. Even after I got married and stuff, like, we would still say hi here and there, but it was nothing serious because, you know, I didn't want to disrespect my husband like that. So, but I always kept him in the back of my mind. Like, he was just such a sweetheart, and I feel so blessed to have had such a sweet first boyfriend. Like, he was really adorable. And yeah, y'all, so that was my story time. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.